When I survey the wondrous cross is the subject of our ninth meditation in this Lenten season. It was written by Isaac Watts, another prolific writer of over 600 hymns and other songs for the church. Now, there's a legendary story, most likely not true, but it is connected to Watts, and it's a story that I absolutely love. So I thought I'd share it with you. As a young man, one Sunday afternoon, Watts was complaining about the deplorable hymns that were sung in church. And he was quite vocal about his opinion, needless to say, because he was young. And his father, who was the pastor at the church that he attended, and therefore responsible for the music, told him, "I'd like to see you write something better." And as legend has it, his son then went off to his room and came out a few hours later and presented his father with a hymn that was then sung at that evening's service. Well, it was very well received by the whole of the congregation, who I imagine were probably more in agreement with Isaac's opinion of the hymns than of the opinion of their pastor. So again, it's legendary and probably not true, but it really is a good reminder that even our most classic of hymns, this one included, were once new to the church and likely judged on whether they were acceptable or not to the different congregations. Now, the symbolism of the cross is so essential to our faith that sometimes we forget to take the time to contemplate all that it stands for. As St. Paul reminded the Corinthians, and in turn reminds us today, "For Christ did not send me, Paul, to baptize, but to proclaim the gospel, and not with eloquent wisdom, so that the cross of Christ might not be emptied of its power." Christ, the power and wisdom of God. For the message about the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. For it is written, "I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and discernment of the discerning I will thwart." Where is the one who's wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the debater of this age? Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? Think of all the quotes that I can possibly come up with from the letters that Paul wrote that we still have today. I think that that is one of my favorites. Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? The cross's symbolic strength lies in its inverted nature of our faith. Something that was a symbol of torture and pain has come to us to mean a symbol of relief and absence of pain, of love. So, as we move into contemplating the cross and what it means to each of us, let's hear the words of that hymn. When I survey the wondrous cross, where the young Prince of Glory died, my richest gain I count but loss, and pour contempt on all my pride. Forbid it, Lord, that I should boast, save in the cross of Christ, my God. All the vain things that charm me most, I sacrifice them to his blood. See from his head his hands, his feet. Sorrow and love flow mingled down. Did e'er such love and sorrow meet? Or thorns compose so rich a crown? Were the whole realm of nature mine, that were an offering far too small. Love so amazing, so divine, demands my soul, my life, my all. So now our questions to ponder. What does it mean to boast in the cross of Christ? What does the symbol of the cross, what does it symbolize to you? This hymn references all the vain things. And what do you personally feed your vanity with? Or what charms you the most away from your discipleship? I'll bet you have that tune in your head the whole rest of the day today. And that's a wonderful thing, because it is a wonderful hymn. But until we get together tomorrow and contemplate our next hymn, I hope that you will take time today to think back about what the cross means to you and take good care of yourself. And may God bless.